not only Peterson, but also TK Pitts, you talked about earlier, is going to have to step it up here for SMU.
Now, TK Pitts has got all the potential in the world. I would love to see her just take the shots. So when she got here, if she was still involved in a lot of the offensive sets, and Toya Wilson said, hey, I love your points, but get everybody else involved. And she was doing that.
Zanai Rivers, those seniors, swings it over to Brooks, finds a little clearance, and Brooks is able to knock down the mid-range jumper. Tapped down by Rivers and controlled by the pack. This group used to averaging 78 points a game. Players out with injury or illness, and so if you think about just the fight that her team has had as Aziaha James knocks down.
For example, every quarter they want to get to 10 points. So to be able to have those motivations for a player, that means everything to keep you engaged.
Conference play, searching for their first regular season championship since they did it back in 2022. Also went on to win the tournament championship as well. Is too strong from Kylie Marshall. Up the right side, here's Zanai Rivers. That goes hard off the backboard. Pass for Madison Hayes to put it in. But Zanai Rivers has been great distributing the basketball here today. Zoe Brooks sees that one fall in right there on cue. Kylie Marshall on the floor along with Kasia Woods. Kayana Cox. Nice. Yesterday at a player, was at a state championship game and just
never stops.
That is the heartbeat. Yep, always. Nice dish from Brooks. Really like just the progression of this freshman out of Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah,
they like her as well, and hoping that they can continue not only to develop her game as Jones get some early points up.
Here's Zanai Jones, one of the freshmen on this pack team. And Rivers looking inside to trigger once again. Another great dish. Now bring it from Cox, and then Zanai Rivers with the block. She has been all over the place.
We could look.
Well, she flirted with a triple-double earlier this season against Georgia Tech. I mean, so
and one assist away from one at Notre Dame. She's right there. Okay, Hayes, we see you. Here's Hayes with that great move. Using the reverse in the glass so her shot doesn't get blocked.
This Wolfpack program and a player that Wes Moore says is just the glue to this team. Nice deep pass inside entry and the basket made by Kasia Woods.
SMU utilizing a lot of those high ball screens. And so that's what I want to see. If the defense goes under, take the shot.
It's Woods with the rebound. After a slow start, we saw a nice burst there from Zanai Jones to help SMU. She had 7 points in a row, and now she's got 10 total after that triple. You're running into a really good team come second round.
You hit that balance of I got to rest my body but keep my mind sharp. So how are you going to do that? And that's another great take from Jones. She and Nia Robertson, when they're in the game together, this is a different looking SMU team.
And how about Madison Hayes continuing to add? That's a triple there for...
Now she's back in. Let's see if SMU can work some shots inside. But this is what you got to stop. The drive, the pull-up J from Zoe Brooks.
He's just trying to chip away at this deficit. And the pull-up J is true from Kylie Marshall. Marshall again. Marshall launches it again, dead on from three, got him. The shooter's mentality. She's already got 8 points in this quarter alone to help SMU come back in this one. Rivers thought about the three, came in a little bit closer and knocks down the J.
But yeah, Zanai Rivers going to have to extend her three. I mean, that's everybody, you know. You wear a WNBA uniform, you better be able to shoot a three.
With some confusion there on offense, coming up with the steal up ahead in transition and the bucket. Jones trying to find some space. Nice dish to Peterson at the last minute and the bucket.
Got to it. 11 points, and I love this pass right here. Once Peterson's back in the game, actually NC State is that team that will keep it to well under single digits in the first half.
9th ranked Wolfpack. Again, an integral part and key cog for the Wolfpack. Cox this time, this one is true.
You really got to think about, hey, if I want to be here and I want to finish my career out, today's the day I'm going to play as hard as I can, especially try to get those minutes. I mean, that's just a pro move.
You go back to a few games for them. I think Louisville, they were down by double digits in the fourth quarter as Aziaha James knocks down the three-pointer.
Just have not had that consistent presence in scoring.
Zoe Brooks.
Great board.
No, but Hayes tried to help out there. Trieger going for the basketball along with a couple of Mustang. Cox, the freshman, trying to cross over. Very good defender in Sanaya Rivers. The deflection there. Wolfpack come up with the steal. A 3-on-1 behind the back. We saw Aziaha James do it. Zoe Brooks like, I got you, player. This time on the assist level.
You guys can understand why they're one of the top teams in the country. This pack, they stay.
Yeah, we said she is a
saucy. Oh, saucy. Simmering saucy.
Peterson, no. Aziaha James up ahead, out and running. Handled by Brooks. Floater, high off the glass. Kiss it, yes.
But the bigger part of that to me, Tiffany, is that she doesn't over-penetrate. She doesn't try to get a foul forced and called for her.
Several new teams being added here. Cal, SMU, Stanford. Newcomers, nice dish there from Jones to Jessica Peterson. So we talked about SMU not getting to the free throw line. Is that something that you would want to see more of, as that's a pull-up jumper from 34% from the floor, 3 of 14 from three-point range. But again, sizing up the defense and doing a great job with Jones. And she's really upped her numbers during ACC play. And what will be the final seconds here of the third quarter, and that one rolls in for Zam Jones. ACC regular season championship would be the second under Westmore, 7th overall in program history. They can close out these final 10 minutes as that one's blocked.
In their huddle right there, Tiffany, right in front of our position at the broadcast table, I saw Jessica Peterson say, you know, hey, Z, you got to stop dribbling so much. Like, this is what we need. Brutal schedule, and yet here they are, you know, having beat 5 ranked teams, 19 of their last 21. What I like too about NC State, as
Reynolds Coliseum going 16-0. I mean,
well, ask anybody in the ACC and they'll tell you it's either there or the Yum Center. Those are the two hardest places to get it done.
For sure. Cox with a nice move, one-hand finish at the rim. When you think about just the run that they made last year with Aziaha James knocking down the triple.
Good sign for them, but here you're going to go under the screen. All Trieger has to do is just turn around and kind of get the double screen. James all day to shoot.
Nice make there. Count the bucket for Kylie Marshall and one. Marshall, who tried to help close the gap back in that first half. One of the 4 seniors on this team, but a trio of seniors who had a great senior day. James Jones. A good sign as Maddie Cox is back at the scorer's table. We saw her roll her ankle awkwardly, trying to check in the last time as Zoe Brooks. She tries to work on Trieger. The 6'6" frame, making it difficult. 2-on-1 break. Brooks. James Brooks. Oh, Maddie Cox on the rebound, stripped away by the Mustangs. Holding tight to it. Here's Marshall on the break, and it rolls in. Sean Kinney, and the former Wolfpack legend and 4-time All-American, kindly have the call as Zoe Brooks. Interesting, because you talk about the balance of scores for NC State. Who's the like walking bucket for you?
Oh man, well you looking at it, and she literally walked right up and gave you a bucket.
NC State, 9th ranked in the country, came in with a mission, and with a 69-45 victory, they grab at least a share of the ACC